And so we begin. It is evening in Lima, and following a day of vampire killing and corpse disposal and finding mysterious secrets, or, in Lucero's case, a day of some shopping and dynamite acquisition, the members of our little band are gathered together. You have a 2-foot long strip of gold with strange markings on. You have the notes that Trinidad Rizzo was keeping, and which give you the location of the pyramid. And you have the key to Di Mendoza's room at the Hotel España, not the hotel you were staying at. And as you gather together, I'm going to say that for the time being, Jackson Elias has gone off to send an important telegram to someone elsewhere. So it is currently just the 5 of you as you decide what you wish to do next.
So, how's everyone doing? How we feeling?
Well, tolerable.
Did you manage to get a photo of that vampire thing?
You know what? I should have done that, but I didn't.
Well, the thing is, I'm going to get a very big jar, big enough to bring a head back to London.
Ah.
And, I mean, it's going to be interesting. I mean, just preserve it in a jar, bring one of the heads back, and you can always take a photo. We're going to come across more of them.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So
I mean, I can't really hang it on a wall, but we could always just pickle its head in a jar and have it on a shelf or something.
Hopefully I'll get a shot of it before it's dismembered.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it'd be interesting. I've not seen one of those before. I've heard, a real vampire.
What are we talking about here?
Oh, you remember the body that we got rid of, that you helped carry?
I'm fairly certain that I did not carry.
He did not help
not
carry. You did not meet up with Lucero until after you disposed of the body. So
one of his friends came along, didn't he? One of his friends helped carry it.
Yeah, I sweet talked one of the other professors.
Yeah, it was just one of the professors that got roped in. So Lucero, as far as you're aware, Lucero is unaware currently of the corpse disposal until you tell him.
Okay, so he now knows.
Yeah. So Lucero, have a seat.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I'm just getting a bigger gun. I'm just going to pop up to my room to swap out my pistol for something.
Yeah, not for you, Lucero. He's not getting a bigger gun for you. Don't worry. So
I wouldn't recommend that I'm carrying dynamite on my body.
That's right.
Oh.
And we wouldn't do that anyway because we aren't murderers. Ironically.
You just told me that you were disposing a body.
Right. So those were not the greatest words. So that seat.
Well, we're just getting rid of evidence. I mean, we didn't kill them.
Oh, Jesus. No. Okay, so also somehow worse words.
Yep.
Okay, so Lucero, I have to ask you a question. Are you open-minded?
That depends.
So that's a no. Okay, so Lucero, we are learned men, all of us.
Yes.
In our own ways. And one of the things that I have learned in my many years, especially since I've been abandoned by all my friends, is that what you can and cannot explain is really just kind of subjective. So you're from this area.
Yes.
Have you ever heard of any rumors of ghouls, goblins, creatures, monsters, folklore?
You're asking about folklore stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Like fat sucking vampires or
Like
something.
fat sucking vampires, precisely. Yes.
Yes, you
Some
would know.
call
You would know them, Shadow, by the name Karisari.
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Some call them Ozempires in London. Anyway, so let's just say hypothetically, let's say one existed. Okay, let's just say one existed, right? And
A bit fanciful, but go on.
Yeah, fanciful. Yeah. Whimsy. Let's then say that it attacked
Fine.
some of
I
us.
just don't want to, because if you leave after all this is said and done, and there is body problems, I'm going to be the one that still lives here.
Well, two things. First, you will be alive. You're welcome. Secondly, it'll be okay. You see, the way that these things typically work, regardless of whatever country you're in, so long as you survive, is that most people don't want to finagle themselves into understanding things that the human mind is not supposed to understand. So they will explain, rationalize away. And so the point that I'm making is this creature attacked a professor, which understandable, sometimes they grade cruelly, but they also killed an adjunct member. Not cool. They're the ones doing all of the work. So my point is that it would have been self-defense, which is not murder, and it was purified by fire. So if you have an open mind, justifiable and fine. If you don't have an open mind, you're just going on a long hike in the highlands with eccentric people.
Sure. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. What's the worst that could possibly happen?
Those cliffs are pretty deep.
As long as we're good at climbing, we should be fine.
I
At this
love
point,
climbing.
Dante will return to the table. Just popped up to his room.
I want to check something real quick. And Evan will get up and walk over to Lucero. Lucero, don't move. And he'll take the golden bat and swing it to his head, but stop and just lightly touch his face and see what happens. He's not hitting him. He's just swinging it until it's just there and just barely touching him.
I'm going to ask for just a strength roll from you here. I want to see how this goes. I'm just
Oh,
mostly intrigued.
that's a lot of
at...
notes. Sorry, all the notes were over my thing. Strength roll.
Oh yeah, I apologize for that. I was
No,
talking
you're
about
fine.
things in Roll20. I realized
Yeah.
I had pictures of some things. I'll share them with the on
Oh no.
Discord in a moment. I will say, you attempt to it's quite heavy. It's more like you swing it forward. It's like
What the hell is this going
your
to?
weight goes through with it. Ignore any notes that have still got a lot of writing on. And your weight sort of goes with it, and you're like sort of hits. Like I said, like not a full on hit on Lucero, but more like slaps into his arm slightly. Like you're not quite where you meant to. And Lucero, this guy just swinging a large strip of gold at you rather clumsily.
Does that burn? Does that hurt at
No.
all?
That's
No?
this.
All right.
That's a gold piece of what? Why the hell are you? Point one: if you hit me with this hard enough, this is just going to bend, and you're going to ruin the thing. And
Yeah.
point two: why are you rolling? What's going on with you guys?
It burned the body of that vampire, so I'm just making
Shouldn't
sure
we,
you're, you know.
Shouldn't we cover it
Okay.
up? Because walking around with a big bit of gold's a bit suspicious.
Oh yeah,
It's
no,
right
I've got,
here. Is it
yeah,
not?
I've got some cloth.
And
So,
Mike
so
can-
this thing burns like weird people.
Oh,
Yep.
No, because I've touched it, but it burns vampires.
All right.
And yeah, Evan will head to his room to get a strip of cloth.
Oh,
You should probably hit Mendoza with it once you meet him.
well, Mendoza was the vampire.
That explains why he wasn't speaking local accent.
Well, it might have been local.
Sometime, I
Um,
suppose.
but quite some time ago.
But anyway, so Mendoza was the one who killed the assistant at the university and attacked the professor, then attacked us.
All right.
Then we shot him a lot and he sort of went down.
Yeah. That's when I made sure he was dead. And Evan will walk back in, smacked him with this, sizzled the body. So, apparently golden fire. And bullets.
Maybe they're allergic to gold or something.
Were they gold
be.
bullets?
Do you know how, like, werewolves, it's silver, baby V's, it's gold?
Oh. Well, this, to be this, from the notes and everything, this does seem like a guard over a burial site, like a grave marker. Like a ward, if you would. So it's quite possible, maybe at this lost pyramid, there could be more. Or it could be even made. Yeah, I mean, you know, it was said that the pyramids in Egypt were encased in gold a long time ago, so who knows?
If this is some sort of protection thing, is it a good idea to take it?
No!
But it's a little late for that now.
Yeah.
No, I mean, wherever if this is a piece of something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's clearly been taken away already. Otherwise, it wouldn't be in your hands or in the hands of the uni.
Well, there might be some other treasure there we could have. I mean, there was the goblet and the other bits that he had.
Yeah.
You can take it with you, and then maybe when we find the place where it came from, we can just put it back.
Put it back and take a photo.
Yes.
Yeah,
But probably not
whatever
a
you
good
want.
idea to report where it was, because some people would want the gold.
Well, that's kind of the rub here. If the second you leave any documentation of something that you found, people are going to flock to it to grave rob. So we're going to have some
Gold
real
rush.
ethical questions to deal with. But ethical questions are for the living, so those are good. Those are good.
Are we
Yeah.
going to go along with the original expedition and go with Larkin?
Yes.
Or are we going to go our own?
No, we
Well.
want to use their resources, their safe passage, because they can at least most likely get us there because they're powerful or
True.
connected or what have
Well,
you.
I've got the key for Mendoza's room. We probably should check that, see if there's any links there.
Good idea.
Do you think Larkin will have any second thoughts with Mendoza gone or not part of the
I
plan?
think we need to talk to him as well before we set off to see if he knew what was going on. If he knew what he was, he might not have. But he does smell strange, so maybe he does.
Maybe he's already dead and he's been walking around. I mean, since we've been meeting a fat vampire thingy.
Maybe he works for Mendoza.
Well, worked at this point.
Yeah. But yeah.
I hope he doesn't come back.
I mean, he certainly smelled like it.
He'd be
That's
quite
true.
hot-headed if so.
Should we set off and have a look at the hotel?
Yeah, we should.
Sounds like a good idea
Might
to
need
me.
some more. I've swapped my pistol out for a small sawn-off shotgun. Short range, but it'll hit hard.
Okay, so you're heading over to the Hotel España. And so the five of you head over. It's not too far away. It's this little building on the corner of two streets meet above some shops. There's a busy street of shops, and on the corner there is this hotel. You can see there doesn't appear to be like a big reception desk. It's not a very big building, but there's like a little foyer area within which there's this old lady like sat in a chair doing, I'm gonna say knitting. I don't know if there is. I would say whatever the local Peruvian sort of knitting style is, which I haven't investigated well enough. But she's seems to be making some sort of garment. And she looks up as whoever's sort of in front approaches and addresses you in Spanish, like, "Hello, can I help you?"
Hello. Apparently, there's been a Mr. Mendoza having his room here.
See? Yes, he's here.
he was supposed to go and get something from his room. He gave us his key for it,
Yep, got the key here.
but he kind of forgot to tell us which one it was.
I would like you to give me a fast talk roll here.
Oh boy.
People are backing up your story, so I will give you a bonus die.
We've got a
Okay.
key, and I'll ask about Larkin as well.
But yeah, Lucero, give me a fast talk with a bonus die,
Oh.
please.
Oh, never mind. I'm perfectly happy doing fast talk stuff. I'm doing extremes.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yes. Oh, he's always leaving things coming to and fro at all odd hours. That one. The Mendoza, his room is up on the top floor. Room number 11. Just
Perfect.
go up the stairs and up to the left.
Thank you. And I will lead the others upstairs.
As you make your way up, it's this quite like cluttered and brightly coloured decorated little hotel with like plants and brightly coloured artwork on the walls. From the outside, you've seen that like most of the rooms have sort of balconies and French windows. But yeah, you can head up to this top room and open the door.
Okay.
It's not a huge room, but all 5 of you can fit inside it. It's just, it's a little on the busy side with 5 people in it.
It doesn't seem currently occupied aside from us at the moment, does it?
Well, as you open the door, there's nobody else in this room that you see.
Okay.
What you do see is it's very tidy. Like just this incredibly neat and tidy room. The bed is very neatly made. There's no sort of toiletries cluttering like the table. It's just
Does it look like the bed has been slept in at all?
no. It doesn't. The bed looks unslept in. It almost looks as though this room has not been slept in, not been used.
Spot hidden, keeper?
Yeah, you can give me a spot hidden. You want to sort of have a poke about, see if you can find
I'll
anything.
poke around.
You looking for anything in particular?
I'm looking for hidden compartments or dried spots of liquid fat, I guess. I was gonna say blood, but he's not that type of vampire.
I don't think you'd see it. Like, I'm gonna say that all of you can tell that people have, like, although the room doesn't look slept in, someone has definitely been here. Like, there's enough just to tell that, like, someone, like, there's no like big fat puddles in the corner, but like, there's a pair of shoes. There's some spare clothing, very like neatly prepared for travel. So someone's definitely been here. Roland, as you are the best at finding things out of this group, what you find as you're looking around is you find something tucked away underneath the bed. And looking underneath the bed, what you find is this small wrapped bundle about yay big.
Okay. Head size?
Not really head size and definitely not head shaped. Whatever it is in it, as you lift it up, is sort of flat. Like it's like this big, but it's like fairly flat and it's heavy. Like really very heavy for an object of that size.
Okay.
It's wrapped in this like slightly grubby covering cloth.
Does it feel hard, like it's metallic, or can we tell?
Yeah, through the cloth you can feel something that definitely feels metallic.
I wonder what could be in it.
Do you want to find out?
Yes.
Yeah, you peel back the cloth, and as you peel back the cloth, what you find yourself looking at is what appears to be a mask, a stylized face made up of like not the kind of mask you can wear, but more like a decorative mask, made of gold.
What's the general appearance of the face on the mask?
It's this very sort of blocky, geometric shape, very stylized. It's not really giving like a facial expression. It's not got any eye holes. It's this solid piece of gold. I have shared a little image of it on Roll20 for your benefit. For the listeners at home, it will be shortly
thank you.
available in your Discord
Yeah.
chat.
Would Evan recognize that style?
Yeah, you can give
researching
me
history
a roll of either appraise or archaeology, or I guess history. Yeah.
Okay.
Beat me to it.
I was thinking history.
Yep, history is also
yeah.
fine.
Because Patrick recognizes that as Mayan. Oh, come on.
Apparently Evan has not done his
Nope.
reading. Nope, neither has Basil.
I think this mask is from Australia.
I mean, I'm gonna bet
I'm
that
gonna
it's
say-
not.
I'm
All
not...
of you peer for the benefit of everyone else, every single one of them just made a history roll. I mean, I said they could have done archaeology or appraise, but every single one of them just made a history roll, and every single one of them failed. So I am going to leave it to them how they choose to interpret their misunderstanding here.
I mean, it could be Australia, but that little mustache-looking thing, I maybe Russia?
Hmm.
Yeah, you see right there where the mouth would be, maybe?
Oh.
Well,
Something he brought over from Spain.
I mean, let's just assume that it's from here and we just don't know about it, I guess.
I guess
I guess that's
We've got an expert on history here. If anyone were to know, it would be him.
Yeah, fair.
It's outside of my purview of history.
Okay, is it fair to say that you are all currently examining this golden object?
Yes.
Yes.
We are looking over it.
Please give me a power roll, please.
Power. Okay.
Power.
Oh, finally got one.
Okay, as you are all sort of looking, studying it, you're paying sort of close attention to this object, trying to determine its origin and, its purpose, its role. You can see it's this. The front of it is decorated, the back of it is completely unadorned as you're sort of turning it over, looking for sort of signs and marks on the back. Almost polished to a sheen, an almost mirror-like surface. As you look into it, you feel this strange sensation overtaking you, almost like you're tipping and tumbling forwards into the surface of the golden mirror. All of you feel this apart from Dante. Dante, what you see is the others sort of leaning forward slightly, their eyes fixed on the surface, the back of this mirror
My
that
God.
shines.
We lost you there for a second.
Yeah.
Oh no! I fell into the darkness!
Yep.
But you
That's
are
the-
back.
That's not a good sign. So yes, you feel yourself tipping forwards, almost like you're falling forwards into the surface of the mirror. Dante, the rest of them are just staring into the back of this object. And each of you, the four of you that is, sees a glimpse of something. Which of you... Let's start from the lowest to highest. So the extreme success was Roland, hard success for Lucero, and regular ones for Basil and Evan. Evan, what you see is this glimpse of a stepped pyramid rising up from a plateau. This big, blocky stone pyramid of what you as a historian would recognise being sort of a more sort of Incan design. And what you see as you look at this pyramid is it cracks and splits apart, and these great writhing tendrils of greasy white substance coil upwards as it cracks open. These, like, maggots dripping and falling and scattering on the ground around them. I need a sanity roll from you, please.
I think I need a sanity roll
Evan.
in real life. There it is. Okay.
Okay, for that vision,
Oh,
on
joy.
a success, you lose 3 points of sanity
Okay.
as you see this vision played out before your eyes.
Hell.
Dante, you see him sort of flinch back from the mirror. The others are still staring into it.
You
Basil,
don't look that bad, don't worry. Your hair will be
Basil.
fine.
Basil, what you see as you stare into the surface of the mirror is your own hand reaching out in the darkness. You can see your hand reaching towards this red stone, reaching to grasp it in a darkened place. And next to it you can see this dark pit descending down and down and down. And you hear a voice, a familiar voice. You swear for a moment you heard Nigel's voice, but Nigel vanished years ago. You've not seen Nigel.
Who's Nigel?
Nigel!
And then as your voice breaks you out, you pull back from the mirror.
No!
Ah.
Oh.
The others are still staring. Luchero, you see thousands of people processing towards this mountain. You can see this great mountain rising from forests, this like procession of people dancing and cavorting beneath it. Some of them sort of tearing at their skin and hair and eyes, of bloody strips torn from their skin as they stand before it, and a dark shadow looms above it, this great creature, a tongue lolling that seems to blot out the sun, this huge monstrous being. Give me a sanity roll, please, Luchero. On a success, you lose 3 points of sanity.
Perfect.
As you rear back. And last of all, Roland.
Yeah.
What you see as the sun goes black, blotted out, faint ring of light around it. And then from that dark void where the sun, before the sun, you see tendrils of darkness coiling outwards, reaching out and down until they consume the world entire. And you see these fleeting glimpses, sort of faster and faster as you're looking. You see dark tunnels filled with strange beasts. You see a house standing in a marshland, the wind whistling over it. You see a train speeding across a plain. You see, for a moment, a house on a windswept London square. And then a presence, something there, just out of sight, a hand reaching, almost as though it's reaching through the surface of the mirror. And I need a sanity roll from Roland, please.
I'm sorry. I think I
Okay,
called it.
here it goes.
Roland, you will lose 10 points of sanity, which is the absolute maximum you could have lost, which is fitting for that fumble. The 10 points of sanity, I believe, is enough. No, probably not enough to automatically trigger a bout of madness. But I'm going to say, given that was a fumble, this is enough to travel a bout of madness. So please roll me 1d10.
Okay.
Look, you roll an extreme success on power roll to connect with a mysterious artifact, followed by a fumble on the sanity roll. And... Oh, no, 2 is boring.
That's scary.
Mm.
You know, I'm just going to say that as Roland flinches back from it, he just, like, starts screaming.
Ah, okay.
Like, loudly. Given you're in this hotel room up at the top of this hotel, Roland just, like, flinches back and starts screaming. And that is where we're all at as you break from your visions.
Oh God.
Oh, someone shut him up.
Oh. I'm gonna go.
I look
and
at him and scream even louder.
I'm gonna open the door and yell, "Don't come up!" And then I'm just gonna start yelling, "Pests and bugs and rats!" And then I'm gonna lock the door. Okay. Grab everything
I
that
am
we
going
need,
to ask for...
put it in a bag, and then we need to go and complain about the service and go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. And then we need to go.
I was going to say I need a fast talk roll from Basil about the woman not coming up to investigate, but if you're planning on this immediately getting out of here, then you don't.
Okay. Quickly.
Try and gather as much as possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
We can't come back.
No, that sounds like what the hell was that?
It sounds like something we're going to talk about later.
Yeah.
I swing the door open and I go, icky, 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 ew! And then I take off. My most disgusted British man moment ever.
Okay. You're getting out of there. Everyone's getting out of the hotel. Yeah.
Have I stopped screaming yet?
You managed to get your breath back. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, you're still currently, any further sanity loss will cause a bout of madness, but you're out of that initial initial bout of Are you getting out of that? And are you taking? Who has the golden mirror? And are you taking it with you?
Was I the last one holding it?
I think you're all kind of looking down at it, so it's up to any of you could have taken.
It, though. Roland did find it.
Yeah, Roland did find it. It is Roland's mirror, I guess.
So you would
Wrap
be
that up.
holding it.
I'm sorry, Stuart. I mean Dante.
No, it's okay. I was just saying because you were holding it, but the rest of us were looking at it.
Okay. I'd like to wrap it up again so we don't have to look at it.
That seems wise. Yeah, you wrap it up and you're taking it with you. As you come thundering down the stairs, the old lady looks at you like, what's all that about? I thought I heard someone.
Just don't. It's just I don't understand them either. They got what we needed. It's just I haven't seen anything.
But you're going to disturb all the other guests if you go. They run around screaming like that.
I mutter something about bugs, and then I leave.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
I didn't see anything. Just go and check if everything's clean.
She sort of stiffly gets out of the chair and starts heading upstairs as the rest of you sort of pile out into the street outside of the the Hotel España.
And I suppose Larkin isn't in the hotel, otherwise he probably would have been.
You didn't see Larkin.
He's meant to be staying here, though.
Yeah, he's supposed to be staying there.
But if he was there, he might have gone to look at the screaming. But we didn't see him.
Oh, well done.
Unfortunately, we won't be able to probably visit this hotel again.
That sounds like a good idea.
I'm not sure it is.
Anyway.
Well, I mean, not coming back.
Oh,
At least my golden bat only burns it. I don't know what the hell that mask is doing.
Did anyone else see anything?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
It's just a bit of gold.
I need to talk to that mask.
Just quite shiny, reflective, like a mirror. That's about it.
Wait.
That doesn't match the vision I saw. What?
No.
Oh,
Anyway, should we walk and talk? Well,
Yes, let's do that.
That's a good idea.
How about we don't talk until we get someplace safe?
I'm fine with not talking.
As we're going along, I want to have a look around to see if anyone's paying a lot more attention than they should. Being that we saw a vampire, we might have more of them.
Give me a spot hidden, I guess, or a psychology, depending on how you're doing this.
Nah, that's a fail.
No, you can't see anyone who appears to be
don't spot
following
them.
you.
Yeah, sure, why not?
We suck.
Oh my god.
We are
You
victims.
see nothing.
We are victims. Oh my god. Keeper, can I push that roll?
I love this. This is why these are not the main investigators.
Can I can I push that roll, Keeper?
I think, yeah, if you push this roll, I'm going to say, essentially, if you fail it, you're going to draw attention to yourself by essentially being, like, suspiciously, like, lurking around looking at people. Nobody appears to be looking, well, I think people are definitely looking your way as much as anyone would look away at, like, 5 people who just kind of ran out of a hotel in a bit of a hurry. And, I mean, are you still carrying a large, like, 2-foot-long object wrapped in cloth?
I mean, yes.
Yeah, so you're getting the occasional look of, like, curiosity, like, what are those guys doing?
Yeah.
But
It's okay.
If Evan
no
catches
one
that,
seems
he'll
to
kinda
be
give him-
following you.
Keeper.
He'll kind of give the stink eye if he notices people watching.
Were any of the windows open in his room?
In the Mendoza's room?
Yes.
No.
Okay, because otherwise the people would have been staring at the hotel from the screams coming out of it.
That is fair.
Probably a couple of people were still looking, like, you know, someone was screaming quite loudly upstairs. Some of the noise might have carried.
Hustle.
So there's probably a few, like, did you hear that? Just ignore it. What?
It's just normal. It's just there's a group of us and we have a weird looking object, but we're just getting normal looks. Just hustle. Just hustle. Oh god, I'm old. I'm bad at hustling. Oh, I start rubbing my knee as I walk. Okay. All right, this way.
You all right, Basil?
No, I'm old.
Come on, old man. We got you.
No, thank you. Oh,
Yeah.
you're so strong.
And I'll hook my arm in his and kind of help him
God.
along.
Thank
Come
you.
on.
This isn't very British of me, but
Well, I'm not British. I'm American. That's how we do it.
I can tell. You smell
Yeah.
of gunpowder and freedom. Let's go.
Oh, thanks.
Oh. All right. I presume we're going back to the normal hotel.
That was my thought.
Okay.
The empanada? The España.
No,
Yeah.
that one was the Hotel España.
Yeah.
That fucked me up. I won't even lie. It really broke my brain for a second.
It got me.
It fucked me up.
Yes. Yours is a different hotel. It's not the Hotel Empanada. But-
Hotel Mori.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds a much more reasonable name. Although it does
That's what I
do some
wrote down.
excellent empanadas. Really good ones.
Cardona. Fuck. Keeper, when we get there, I'm going to ask everyone to follow me up to my hotel room. And I'm going to look at all of them dead in the eye. I'm going to say, gentlemen, I have bad news. Almost all of us just made contact with something eldritch and arcane and dark and dastardly.
Well, this is beyond my wildest hopes.
Hopes?
I've always been interested in the occult. Maybe not this up close and personal, but
I understand the allure. I understand the allure. But it doesn't end with you having a night of passion with a nice lady wearing black lipstick. It ends with you being torn apart by cosmic forces beyond your comprehension.
Yeah.
I would expect that from a lady with black lipstick.
I like you more than I should. Regardless. Regardless. I will go first. I saw a red stone in a black pit or a void. My hand was reaching out, reaching and reaching. And I heard my best friend's voice, a man who has been gone for 12, 13, 14, something like that. I want to believe somehow I can connect with him and that he could be here. But my experiences tell me that whatever it was that I contacted is mucking about. If you wish to share what you saw, I think that would be wise.
Who wants to go first?
Oh, hell. I will. I need to get this out. What the... 24 hours ago, I was here to find a lost pyramid and make a name for myself. Now, I saw a vision of a pyramid that was rising. It was a pyramid, a block Incan-style pyramid that was rising into the air. And it was cracking apart, and out of the cracks were these white tentacle things reaching out and dripping maggots. What the hell is out there?
Nothing good.
No.
Was that the pyramid thing?
It was the style of pyramids in this area, so that is entirely possible.
So the pyramid we're heading for, that is in it.
Could assume.
It's a good assumption.
Yeah.
If you always assume the worst, whew, the accuracy of which you arrive, and then you start realizing just how bad things can get.
If you'd given me 20 years, my worst would not have been a tenth of that.
Yes. Who wants to go next?
Save the worst for last, so you guys go.
I saw like this creature and like the people doing some sort of ritual, I guess. I'm not sure if I could remember correctly already.
Maybe that's a blessing in disguise for getting that.
Yeah, your memory seems to maybe already growing hazy, but you saw a strange mountain, strange rituals, and some vast, horrible creature.
Dante, you saw nothing, did you?
I just saw you looking into it. I didn't really pay much attention, to be fair.
Huh.
I'm not really into
Son of a bitch.
archaeology.
Well, the visions that I saw were quite disturbing. I may need a little help with this, Keeper.
Well, as I said, you saw a lot of things very fast.
Yes.
So Roland might not remember all of what he saw distinctly. If you want a reminder from the Keeper about what you saw, you can make me an intelligence roll.
All right, I'll do that.
Like, so see how good Roland's memory was in that panicked moment of reaching back. Yeah, so you remember. You kind of a little shudders. You remember a fair deal of it. You remember seeing the sun go dark, and seeing darkness flowing out from that void of the sun. You remember beast-headed creatures in a tunnel beneath the earth. You remember a train speeding across a plain. You remember a house in a marsh.
Right, windswept?
And yeah, house in a windswept marsh. And you remember seeing another house, a rainy London square, and this sort of tall, many-storied townhouse with lights in its windows.
Yeah, the last one is kind of the most disturbing. The house in London.
Oh no, does it?
Did it have a number?
Did I see it
You
closely enough?
didn't get a house number. It just looked like a very nice London townhouse. I don't know how well does Roland know London.
Pretty well. He lives there now.
Okay,
Or
in which
for
case,
the paper.
actually, yeah, if you lived there and have worked for paper, you would recognise it as one of the townhouses on Grosvenor Square, like in Mayfair, in a very nice part of London.
Something about the Grosvenor Square about the location seems.
London Esoteric Society. I'm going to describe in great detail what it looks like, Keeper, to Roland.
That matches the description, yes.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly it.
I live there.
What?
Yeah, I live there. London Esoteric Society. Remember I told you not even 12 hours ago?
That I remember, but
Yeah.
okay.
I
Sounds
live
a
there.
nice house.
Oh yeah, and I
It
don't pay a
was-
dime for it. It's amazing. That's the fucking thing that ever happened to me.
Well, you
Oh.
have free housing in England?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's
Maybe I might come
stupendous.
visit then.
Yeah, go ahead. There's some rooms you can't go into, mostly because we store artifacts and whatnot, and every once in a while we go to volcanoes and hope to come back. It's a long story. Anyway.
I suppose it all ties together somehow.
Yeah. Did we see the future, or maybe the past, or both?
Probably both. So here's the thing that I would say. The London Esoteric Society, we do a lot of good. However, um, there's no other way to put it. We bugger a lot of things up. Like we just kind of accidentally succeed sometimes, almost defying the odds in a way. It's like we're so incompetent that we're astoundingly competent, or so astoundingly competent that we're almost incompetent. The six of one, half dozen of another. And we have found ourselves historically interacting with powerful forces, oftentimes against our will, and sometimes we open boxes that we shouldn't open. Quite frankly, sometimes we're just dumb as shit. There's no other way to put it, but in a good way. So I'm not surprised, oddly enough, that we might have seen a vision relating to that particular house that I am a part of, that may be the past, present, future, or all of the above. Be that as it may, it is horrifying. So,
No, Keeper, after hearing Basil's description of the Grosvenor House square, relating that to what I remember, at least what I remember of it, did the house seem to be in really fine repair, or had it seemed a bit in shambles? I mean, this is kind of metaing from the other characters, but
From the outside, it looks fine. Yeah, the outside of the house it just looks like a fine townhouse.
okay, all right.
Yeah, from a meta point of view, the disrepair in the house is internal, essentially.
Okay, all right.
so
That, go ahead.
yeah. No, I was just I will do my best to protect you all.
No, that's our job, to protect you.
Not really. I'm just an old man with a gun.
Well, I'm a young man with a golden bat and a gun. Odds are in my favor to keep you safe.
I've become the mascot. This is the 7th time this has happened to me.
Why don't we all try to keep each other alive?
That sounds like
Yeah,
an
that's
excellent
fair.
plan.
That's probably the best idea. I mean, this is just a trip into the jungle. We should be fine.
Yeah.
Sure. Oh, I need to interrogate that.
Well, not the
mask.
jungle, the highlands, sorry.
It's the same thing, really. It's semantics. Could I interrogate that mask, please?
Of course. Are you really sure you want to?
Oh, I absolutely don't want to, but I'm going to.
Okay, I'll
Dude.
hand it over.
Do we need to prepare
need
for any more screaming?
Probably, maybe. I mean, screaming happens a lot. In Britain we call this investigators.
Yeah, I mean, screaming as one does, apparently, in this role.
Oh, I scream constantly. I am always afraid. I haven't felt safe in decades. This is terrible. Well, 15 years. Whatever. We round up. It's the British way. So, I need to interrogate this mask. Anybody who wants to look away or leave is completely fine. But
I'm not
gonna
leaving,
ask...
but I am turning around.
Okay.
You know what?
I'm just going to go to the bar to get a drink. There'll be a bar downstairs somewhere. Did anyone want any drinks whilst I was there?
Can I get an ice
a
water
stiff one,
and a
please.
scotch?
Grab me a whiskey while you're down there, Dante.
I'll go and get some drinks for everyone and bring them.
Evan will
Nice gin
sit
and tonic,
down.
please.
Evan will set down the bat. Basil, I'm gonna watch.
Okay.
I'm curious.
Can I have the bat?
Why do you want my bat?
Well, in case the mask gets lippy, I need something magical to protect myself.
As long as I get it back.
Of course. I'd never steal
Alright.
the bat.
And given it's 25 pounds, and I forgot that, I'll hand it over.
Oh, God!
Yeah. Remember?
Oh.
Young and strong. You got this,
Oh.
old man.
Am I? I have 60 strength, so I can probably wield it fairly well, Keeper. Is that
Actually,
fair?
more than me.
I'm gonna say, this thing is heavy. It's not, unless you're really strong, it's not ideal to wield. The book specifically calls out that it's not ideal for wielding as a weapon because they clearly know that that's everyone's first instinct.
Oh, absolutely. And it's probably, oh, absolutely. So I hold it on my leg, like,
Yeah.
and, all right. So, produce the mask, please.
Okay. Do you want me? Hold it out. Do you want me to uncover it for you, or do you want to hold
Uncover it and turn away, please.
it? Okay, and I do that.
As I look at the mask, I go into my detective mode. And for once, I'm completely serious. I have no idea if you can hear me. I have no idea if it was just the insomnia and the dehydration manifesting at a very inopportune time. But if you have my friend, I will have him back. Now, mask. I lean down, I look in its eye, approximate eye. I see that you have stunning facial hair, and you're very old. Well, I'm old. Now, where is my friend?
I would like you to give me another power roll, player. You're deliberately trying to connect with this artifact. Okay. So you stare into the gold on purpose, reaching out to what lies within, and you see a vision. You see a stone circle in a wood. And this is a stone circle you would probably recognize, because I suspect that Basil has been to Errol, where Nigel was last seen. You visited the place of his disappearance up Van Diren Hall and probably searched around the area around it. And you recognize the stone circle in the woods. You see this stone circle, and you see 3 figures standing within it, just for the briefest of moments, looking somewhat confused.
Good.
And then you hear something at the edge of your perception. You want them back? have them back. I shall return them to you. But there will be a price.
Keeper, do I have an inkling as to who this voice might be or what this voice might be? It's hard
Give
for me to
me
not meta
a
or
mythos roll, please.
a mythos roll. Okay.
Yeah, a mythos roll.
Let's see here. Keeper, could I finagle a bonus die on
No.
this given? Okay. I gotta try at least once a session. Extreme success.
The dice are on your side, even if the keeper wasn't. Basil has been with the London Esoteric Society for at least a decade and a half now. You have encountered various mythos entities. You have read various tomes of arcane lore. You have studied the Society's previous activities. You've known many cults. And you know that time and time again, there is an entity that has crossed paths with the Society. An entity that makes promises and asks for prices in return. And something about this offer and this bargain would strike you as familiar to offers and bargains that society has received in the past. The name that the society has called it by is the Black Pharaoh. Whether that is its true name or its only name, you cannot be sure. Though on an extreme Cthulhu mythos roll, I will say that Basil has perhaps heard whispers or read whispers of one other name. Nyarlathotep.
Okay. What is your price? Or was that a threat?
Leave. Do not interfere here.
I can't do that.
Then you will be to blame for what is to come. And the voice fades away. And you sort of blink free of the visions of the mirror.
Ooh, I need that drink. I need that drink. I need that drink. I need that drink.
And
Perfect timing.
you know, I am going to ask for a sanity roll from Basil, even though it feels very mean given Basil's current
Oh, no.
state.
No, that actually feels very, very
Does
fair.
Evan need to roll anything since he was watching?
I'm gonna say from all of you watching, that is a success. That is a success. 18 sanity. 19 sanity. I rolled an 18. You're good. The rest of you just saw Basil sort of staring intently at the golden mirror. In fact, for a moment, what you would have seen was anyone watching Basil closely.
Yeah. Well, Evan was.
Yeah,
I don't
Evan
think
was.
anyone else. Yeah.
For a moment, I'm getting a sanity roll from Evan here.
Okay.
As for just a moment, it almost like Basil was mouthing words almost to himself for a moment, like he was muttering to himself. And just for a moment, you thought his eyes went black, like from rim to rim black, but then it passed, and maybe it was just imagination. But
Basil?
Yes.
You good, old man?
Oh, we are thoroughly buggered.
Your eyes went a little, hinky there for a second.
Yeah.
How bad was it?
We're gonna... Is Dante back?
Or maybe just turning up now with the tray of drinks.
Oh, hell
Dante?
yeah.
Dante, I have I have good news and bad news. The good news is we're going to be drinking all night. The
Hell
bad
yeah.
news. The bad news is because we have good reason to. This might be our last night.
Do tell.
So, I made a mental connection with the mask. And good news is I have my friends back. I know where Nigel well, not where. I just know that they're alive and they exist. That's good. However, the entity that we are dealing with, the LES calls the Black Pharaoh. And he or it, I'm just going to call him a he. He's always presented himself as a he to me. Us, I think, is a deal maker. They'll give you something that you really want. Oftentimes, to help others, that's part of the allure, the trap, that leads to tangible good. But there's always a hook in it. It's
What?
like the monkeys. So, for instance, let's say if you were a investigator named Zazzle, and you demanded your friends be returned to you, and then they are. That's fucking. I can't believe they had a ritual circle without me. You might talk to the Black Pharaoh, and they might say, "Well, now that I gave you your friends back, and they're going to sensibly be able to do good and help people, all you have to do, Zazzle, is leave and not interfere with whatever is going on in the Highlands."
Is this the sort of thing you think Zazzle would do?
No, Zazzle is Zazzle is a scared old man, but he is not what the scholars call a punk ass bitch. So no, Zazzle is not leaving. However, Zazzle has been informed that terrible things will happen and it's all his fault. And usually the implication being in there that like my soul or my sanity or my body or all of the above are going to be shredded and
I mean,
whatnot.
just like pummel you and crush you a little bit.
No, you're never that lucky.
Hmm.
You're never that lucky. So, I'm probably going to die, which is okay because my friends are back, and we're going into the Highlands tomorrow, and hope you're up for saving the world.
I'm sure it'll all be fine. It's just a wander into the Highlands. You'll be fine. It's nothing. I mean, we've killed one of these things. Probably kill another.
Oh,
Dozen.
if
Who knows?
if there were a million of those empires, that would not even make up a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of this thing's power.
We'll be fine. He sounds more like a politician with his deal making.
Yeah. So, you ever heard the phrase "drinks on me"? Well, here's a new one: drinks in me. And I'm going to grab the two biggest drinks and just down.
Wait.
Oh,
Evan will grab his whiskey. Well, you're all honorary Americans tonight. No short order.
oh,
glory.
I tried the local brandy. It's quite good. I can't think what it's called. We've got a strange Peruvian drink here. Similar to brandy.
Constitution.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, give
Second
me time.
Amendment. Oh. Oh.
So, as you start drinking in preparation for your trip into the Highlands and to drown out the horrors that some of you just witnessed, I think that is going to be where we go to break. And we will see you back in 10 minutes' time. And we are back. So, here we are in Lima, in Peru, having had a lovely time so far with drinks and visits to museums and a nice hotel visit to call on a friend, and you've got some lovely golden artifacts, and now you're going on a little trip to the Highlands. and everything is fine, and the world isn't going to end. Everything is wonderful. And so, on this wonderful Monday morning, the five of you and Augustus Larkin and, well, actually, the five of you and Jackson Elias are there gathered up, waiting for Larkin and de Mendoza to arrive. Well, for Larkin to arrive, seeing as you suspect or hope that de Mendoza is not going to turn up after you incinerated his body.
And they did probably add a few extra supplies like alcohol for the journey.
Yeah. Elias is looking around. Oh, lovely day. Did you learn anything else after what happened at the
We had
Yes,
some experiences.
Yes is the answer to that. That place, it's a very bad place we're going to.
Oh,
And that
should
doesn't
we
begin to describe it.
not go there? And as he's asking that question, that's the point that Larkin arrives. To see him, like, most of his luggage is already with you. Like, Lucero, you've organised all of the main important stuff. Yeah. Larkin comes up and he looks pretty terrible. Like, kind of slightly sweaty and pale, his hair sticking to his forehead. Oh, sorry, I was waiting for de Mendoza to turn up.
Have you seen him?
He seems to have left the hotel early. No one's seen him for like the last 2 days. Has he been here? Have you seen him?
No.
No,
Not here.
I
No.
haven't seen him since the other day.
Does he still smell?
Uh,
Can I do a
yeah,
sniff roll?
I can also give you the sniff test. Sorry, are you sure you've not seen him? Like,
Not recently.
Dante, yeah, he's still. You're getting the smell of him is that smell of like decaying meat mixed with cologne, mixed with sweat, and probably like alcohol now as well, and it's a pungent blend.
I was going to say Dante had failed every spot hidden roll. The others were telling him this guy smelled, but he failed every time. So now he knows. Now he knows.
Yeah. Oh, well, we can't wait much longer. Like, I assume maybe he'll try and catch us up.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll catch up.
Mm.
Do you know where?
Oh, yeah.
Does he know where we're going? I mean, can he catch up with us?
Yes,
about
he knows the location. He
Okay.
yeah, he was the one that helped me find it.
But you do know the location too, right? You have like a map?
Yes. Well, yes, I've got.
Because it does not make sense if we walk without him if he's the only one that knows the path.
Is it?
No. I've got a path. I know where we're going.
Do you
Right.
think he might have left? I've noticed he's not a very social man. Do you think maybe he headed off for us?
Maybe there's too many of us. Yeah, maybe that's.
Oh.
Maybe that's it. He doesn't like large
scared
groups. He
him
never
off.
seems to. Yeah, he seemed a bit unsettled about the thought of taking so many with us. I said you can't go herring off into the Peruvian mountains with just like 3 people. He was going to just go with like
There's snakes and all sorts of things.
like we're going to need a proper.
Or frogs. But do you think we've got enough space for all the treasure we're going to bring back with us? For
Yeah,
artifacts and
I think so. Is there enough room in the baggage to bring back anything we find?
I mean, it depends on how much we find.
oh, it's
Lucero
true.
looks like he can carry a lot.
We'll probably use some of the supplies on the way there, so that'll free up some space.
Oh,
And it'll be downhill most of the way, right?
We can always come back. We can always come back. I mean, honestly, if let's say that it's a whole treasure trove, so to speak, then we could leave one of us there. We have weapons, and then a quick foray back, and
And Roland is looking at him like he's absolutely crazy. Like, why would anyone want to stay there alone?
Well, so I guess if we're heading off, we're heading off. All set, all aboard. It's gonna be quite a few days up past Puno, up into the highlands. So I guess we're gonna get used to each other's company.
Pikaye.
Let's be going. And with that, the expedition departs Lima. It's going to take you a few days to make your way up via Puno and out onto the highlands. Is there anything any of you would wish to be doing in those few days, other than just going along with this expedition as the journey continues?
I try to research the mask, the Black Pharaoh, and the.
Bear in mind that you
That's
haven't really got
something.
any materials with you. You are
That's true.
essentially you are traveling. You are on the
What
road.
Maybe there's something in the few books that I brought with me, perhaps. It's long shot. I don't know. Library use, maybe. I don't know.
Cell phone coverage is probably pretty light.
Pretty
so-
poor.
It's a little patchy
Yeah,
up
I
here.
imagine,
Yeah.
yeah. Evan will be keeping an eye on Larkin, just watching his mannerisms and keeping an eye out the surrounding area. Just kind of looking for anything suspicious, traps, Ozampires, things like that.
Yeah.
And,
Dante will probably be keeping an eye out for unusual wildlife or dangerous wildlife tracks and that sort of thing, because he's a trophy hunter as well. So he'll keep an eye out to see if there's any unusual wildlife on the way.
In
And
which
also,
case, yeah, it's
put
going to take you
attention to what's his name, Larkin.
Larkin.
Not like it.
and
It's essentially going
Roland-
to take you 3 days along down the coast of Peru and then inland to a place called Puno. So this is sort of traveling, like, this is not yet sort of the wilderness or wilds. This is traveling in a couple of trucks down roads, sometimes quite rough roads, but still, proper roads between towns and along the coast.
This is perfect because Roland, in fulfilling his mission from the ILN, is going to be doing his travelogue, taking notes in his notebook and taking pictures along the way of the thrills of exploring the Andes. And
Yeah, so you head down and you start to rise up as you turn inland and head eastwards towards Puno, which is a small city up in the southern Andean highlands, up by a place called Lake Titicaca. And it's this fairly small city, and as the road begins to wind up towards it, you realize, you're getting higher and higher as you get closer and closer to this city. And I'm going to need all of you to make me a con roll. Constitution roll, please.
not buying my way out of that one.
That is
No.
very fitting that Lucero is the one that is completely fine with this. And most of you are coping fine. Apart from Roland, who it's essentially, you feel as the road winds upwards, as the trucks head upwards, you find yourself this persistent sort of headache, a vague sense of dizziness, just gets a little sort of nauseous and hard to breathe as the land rises
Right.
higher, and you've realised that you're beginning to suffer from the effects of altitude sickness.
Right.
You've gone
I've
a
been
long
making-
way up in a short time.
And I'll be making copious notes about it just to warn those who are more used to lower elevations.
Would any of us notice this?
Yeah, I'd say this would be noticeable. Yes.
Would any of us know how to deal with this?
There is a very widely used local treatment for this, which would be to chew coca leaves.
And I will do
Right.
that.
Yep. So yeah, that does alleviate the symptoms a little. Yeah. Little more
Roland,
alert.
those leaves.
Mhm.
Those leaves go well with a little bit of, Grandpa's old cough syrup over here in this flask.
I might try it, a dram.
Yeah, let me know. I got you.
You should mix these things too much. Yeah, you're feeling now a little perkier, a little more alert.
Okay.
Also,
So no dire consequences from it yet.
no, I like these are only leaves. It's much sort of milder, but
Okay.
yeah.
Right.
I do leave like, and also, yeah. None of you have anyways. Let's start that sentence again. I started the sentence, lost track of the words halfway through. Essentially, none of you are suffering effects significant enough to apply any penalties at this point. You're just doing well. Yes, you arrive. You arrive in Puno, which is this small city. It's made up of like a lot of low stone buildings and these sort of maze-like streets. And the plan is to stay here for perhaps a couple of days to acclimatize to the altitude before heading onwards towards the ruins itself. At least that's Larkin will explain that was the original plan that he and the Mendoza came up with. If any of you want to sort of push against that plan, you can do so. But Larkin's like, yeah, we stay here for 2-3 days until everyone's
Acclimated.
back to normal. It's a nice little city. They're not very used to visitors so much. It's not on the main tourist trail, but pleasant enough place, I think. That's what I've been told. And
Is it a good idea to stay here for that long?
why wouldn't it be?
Well, I don't think we're that worse for wear at the moment. It won't take that long to sort out our supplies. And
I mean, we're not in that much of a hurry, are we? The ruins have been there for
that's
for
true.
1,000 odd years. They'll be there for like
Unless
3 more
anyone else
days,
knows.
right?
So nobody else knows about them.
Unless you've been telling people back in Lima.
So we should be okay then. So I see
mean,
no
if-
issue then.
Yeah. If you want to push the subject, you and try and persuade him to speed up, that you can do. But
It's okay. I see no benefit of staying longer than we need to, really. That's all. But I suppose they give us an idea to get an idea of the environment and what we're going to encounter on the route. We could probably talk to a few people, find out what to expect in the area we're heading to.
Yeah,
An extra day to acclimate.
But yeah, Larkin has arranged you rooms to stay in, his own rooms and your rooms, and sort of immediately as we arranged it, he like heads off to his own room. He's looking a bit the worse for wear. Jackson Elias is like, I should go. I'm going to go ask around. I've got a book to write. I need to gather some local. Well, if anyone wants to come with me, you're welcome. I forgot that I'm supposed to be American halfway through this.
I would. I would like to come with you.
As would
Yeah.
I still have story and local flavor to collect.
Yeah, you're all welcome to come along if you'd like to.
I'll
Why not?
make my own way around. Try and check out the locals.
All right.
Maybe see if there's any stories they've got.
See you back here later.
Yeah.
So,
Sure, I'll help. I'll follow.
so is that Roland, Basil, and Lucero are with Jackson Elias and Dante and Evan elsewhere? Is that the split?
We could split it that way if that's fine.
Yeah, sounds like it.
So we'll start with Dante and Evan if there's anything you wish to be doing. Now you're here in Puno, in this little Apple city. If you just essentially want to spend the time just looking at the ordinary sights of Puno and enjoying yourself, you're welcome to. It's more, do you wish to do anything out of the ordinary whilst you're here in this city?
Evan will be kind of talking with the locals, just trying to see if they've had any stories coming out of the forest, anyone going in, seeing anything, heard anything.
Or the weird stories about the vampires.
Yeah.
This is more the area I think the stories were from.
Yeah, that's what I thought too, yeah. He's kind of
It's a
fishing.
way to deal
Yeah.
with them, like some superstition like garlic for vampires, that sort of thing. Any
Yeah.
way to protect against them.
He'll
Yeah.
mention he'll mention gold and kind of talking about the symbols that
Okay.
you might have seen. Not specifically the bar, which he did leave behind, by the way.
Okay, you left that. So just to be clear, you left that in Lima.
Left the bar in his room, yes.
Oh, you left it in the room. Okay.
Okay.
It's in your room, but it is in Puno. Okay. Just needed to be clear on that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna say give me something you think would be a suitable role for sort of asking around for quality of stories. This could be anything from this could be charm, this could be persuasion, this could be a credit rating role, this could be
Oh, jeez. Well, yeah, I mean, because
or anything else that you can think of that's better.
Yeah,
that seems
I'm
reasonable.
thinking- yeah, persuading. I was thinking.
Like you're going to get
'cause
some
he
stories.
speaks
It's
the
more
local-
for like quality of
Yeah, persuading. He's trying to kind of. He's not so much trying to charm them. He's trying to persuade them to tell him information, because it seems pretty clear. You know, they're outsiders. They're moving through, and so it's clear that they're where they're going. So I'll do that. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah. So you're going to get a fair few stories and bits of folklore. You learn that sort of according to a lot of old stories in the area, like this lake was the birthplace of humanity according to old stories. It said that a god rose from the waters and carried humans with it. And even though most people in this area are now sort of Catholic, this still sort of lingers on, and people telling you, if you're asking about old folk legends, people will tell this tale. And this is the sort of lake, this sacred lake, Lake Titicaca. And she's like, when the Spanish came to this area, they saw this worship of this goddess, this lake goddess, and all they essentially did was the shrine is still there, but they've taken the lake goddess statue away, and there was a statue of the Virgin Mary standing in her place. And that's still sort of venerated here in that aspect to this day. They'd warn you of sort of wandering up into, if you're going up into the mountains, if you find any like caves with remains in, these may be like legends of a creatures made from bones called I've got to read this writing. Machicuna. My pronunciation is Machicuna. And these creatures made from bones that are said to like work the fields and fertilize crops, but you should not disturb them because they you should leave them to their business if you find bones. And then occasionally you hear a whisper of the Carisari. These creatures, the way they describe them, the vision, like the picture that is painted in their stories is that of pale men with wide-brimmed hats who carry knives to butcher people and steal the fat and flesh of their body, leaving them to die slow, lingering deaths with the fat stripped from their body. And others tell tales of the most leech-like creatures that will suck the fat from your body. There are tales that they will use that fat to grease their weapons or make offerings to their gods. The stories don't really specify what their gods are, it just says that they're using it as offerings to their gods. There is, however, one strong through thread in all these stories of Carisari, is that they're referred to as pale men.
When I hear this description of pale men in, dark hats, does this kind of remind me of Larkin a bit?
I mean, Larkin is a pale man, and he probably does wear a hat. I would say you probably get a few sidelong glances. The description is, you realize that this description essentially matches the entirety of your party, probably.
Okay,
Perhaps
that's the
Lucero
other
and,
thought I had.
and then
Yeah.
not Jackson Elias, but probably the rest of your party does
Yeah,
match
the
their
pale man.
description. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. I had another question, but I forgot it. Okay.
But yeah, that's the sort of the legends you get as you head around.
Oh, I would mention. Sorry, I just remembered it. I would mention. Ask if they had any tales of the pyramids, showing. Trying to think of how to word this. In any local legends of tentacles emerging from the pyramids, since they mentioned a goddess emerging from the lake.
I would say that tentacles emerging from pyramids don't seem to elicit any recognition
Okay.
from them. Although if you start talking like a pyramid and people sort of close back and withdraw if you start asking specifically about ruins and pyramids.
They start.
There's like
back.
a wariness there as you start bringing that up.
Okay. Is there anything wrong with speaking about these pyramids? I don't want to offend. I don't want to offend any of you.
There's dangerous places up in there.
Danger? Well, I mean,
Avoid them.
You speak tales of vampires that suck fat and creatures of bones that till fields. It all sounds dangerous.
Those are stories, but there's some places that should be left alone. Cursed places. Old and dangerous places. Some things should be left sleeping.
So there's something up there. There's something in those
Stories
pyramids.
say that. Just stay away.
Do the stories say what to stay away from?
Just to stay away.
Has anyone gone up there and not returned?
People sometimes go missing, but people go missing all the time. There's all sorts of dangerous things, but sometimes there was. And the person sort of talking, the other person like next to him like gives him a little elbow to like shut up, like don't say anything else.
Yeah. You're fine to talk to me. I mean, if these are just tales, you know, we're here to help. We're here to figure this out, to keep you safe.
There was a woman called Narkisa.
Narkisa.
She left with one of the pale men. It said, and the person telling this tale, she lowers her voice and sort of leans in closer towards you.
And Evan will lean in as well.
It said they can make you like them.
Like them, or
As in,
like
they
like
can
them?
make you become one of them.
Really?
Stay away from that place. Stay out of the hills.
From the pyramids. Well, I thank you for your information and your warning. You stay safe here. I can't guarantee that I can't guarantee that we won't heed the warning, but we'll keep it in mind.
Dante, was there anything you wish to be doing other than just sort of paying attention
No,
to, like
we
hanging
just
out with
went-
Evan whilst Evan's gathering his little
Yeah,
local
pretty much.
legends?
He was the expert on it. I was just keeping an eye out and thought it'd be a bad idea for us to split up individually. I thought he'd just come along with an extra pair of guns in case something went wrong.
Well, where could that possibly ever go wrong? Split the party. Always split the party. The best Cthulhu comes from splitting the party. I 100% splitting the
Chat.
party
Chat.
at any opportunity.
Chat, that is a trap laid by a keeper to help other keepers. And I know that because I'm a keeper. So yes, absolutely do that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, just do that shit. It's fun. It's
Yeah.
safe.
So yeah, as Evan and Dante are off, the rest of you were, unless you wish to go do your own thing, we're following Jackson off, or Jackson Elias off, as he is heading off to meet someone he knows in the local area. But yeah, if you want to split off and do your own thing, you're welcome to do so. But he tells you, yeah, there's got to warm up to an American or American approximate adjacent accent again. It's like, it's not an American accent, it's the accent of a small rock about 300 miles away from America. That's yes, there's a woman no, I've lost it. I know in the area called Naya. She might be able to give us some local information. If you want to come along.
Sure.
Right, this way. And he will lead you down towards the lake shore. And he says she's out on the lake. Are you all happy with boats?
Sure, why not? Faffing about in boats can be fun.
Yes.
Not really sure, but somebody's gonna know how to use these, right?
Oh yeah, we can get someone. Well, unless any of you know how to sail a boat, I was going to get someone to do it. But if any of you are good with boats, then this is your opportunity.
Probably good sinking one.
No, we should probably hire someone to take the boat. If none of you are competent with boats,
So I forgot to add that.
I wasn't expecting that to be a skill needed in the high mountains.
Yeah.
that is totally fair.
Mountain boat.
And it's not exactly a rowing, a rowing boat. So, afraid none of my experience counts.
Wait, it is a rowing boat. We can.
Well, not that a racing.
I mean, you only did like one of those like team rowing things.
Yes, that's it. Yes.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we'll get into one of these paddle boats and get one of the locals to take us out there. One of these little sailing boats, and you head out onto the surface. And well, as you head down to the boat, I'd like a spot hidden from all of you, those with Jackson Elias.
Oh yeah, roll 20 is nice again.
Yeah, you head out to the boat, and get on the boat to head out to see Naya. She's on one of these little like floating islands on Lake Titicaca. These little like floating settlements. Had a nice little paddle out towards this floating island, and as you see there's a few little fishing huts spaced out, and yes, every time that's just what the lake's called.
What's the lake called again? Sorry.
Lake Titicaca.
Thank you. I'm 12. I'm sorry.
So yes, you arrive at Naya's house, this little hut, and as you're approaching, you see people there just eyeing you very warily. As you approach. But unless any of you wants to step in and say anything, like Elias gives a wave and goes, and says in Spanish, like, is Naya there? We were told she was out here at the moment. And someone gives a little nod and like beckons you into one of the houses. Within which you can see this like there's so many old ladies in today's session. Another little old lady who welcomes you in. Like Elias and friends. Sorry about the welcome outside. They're not so used to strangers. Come in, sit down. Nice.
Thank you so much for your hospitality. I am Basil Bloomsworth. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Basil.
Or Basil. Your
Basil.
whichever you prefer.
Isn't that a leaf?
I have about 25 responses. Would you like something funny, mean, rude, or mysterious?
Look, my English isn't that good, but I learned that one, and I feel that's the
My
leaf.
English isn't that good either, and I speak it. You're very good. See,
all right, Mr. Leaf, sit down.
Mr. Leaf, indeed. Can I do a charm roll since I'm joking and?
Yeah, you can give me a
Okay.
charm roll, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keeper, can I push that charm roll?
I'm gonna say yes, but if you push it and fail it, you're gonna get kicked out of this lady's house.
Okay, so what he's doing is like there's this moment where is she gonna like me or not? It's gonna go either way, right? And so in that moment, Basil goes for one more joke, and that's what's gonna decide it. And the joke is, well, if maybe I should make like a tree and leaf since I'm Mr. Leaf. Oh dear God, he got kicked out.
I think that
Oh,
combination
see-
of it just doesn't translate well. Of like, I think you make it so you kind of keep pushing him too far, and like, it's not that you're so kicked out as much as like you can see Naya's not looking pleased, and like Elias giving you a look like you know.
I will shut up now, and I just sit down quietly in the corner.
Sorry about that.
Some people. Right, yes. I assume that you're back here with more people means that you've not given up asking questions about them and things that shouldn't be
Which
asked
them?
about.
Hmm.
They know about the. Yes?
I've heard rumors.
Well, I was just checking whether the.
I mean, it's
Oh.
kind of hard to believe, but one would like
Oh,
to
they're
know.
real. They're very real. I tried to tell this young man here about them when he was last here, and he was like, "No, that sounds made up." And I said, "Ah, they are real. They are real. See, look, he believes me now. You can see the look in his face. He believes me now. Yeah, they will creep up on you and very factful in your body, and
Your audible description of that is unsettling.
it saves the translation. You get the point.
I get it.
Yes. Tell you the story? I told him the story last time I was here. Do you want to hear the story?
Yes, please.
Sure,
He
tell
goes,
him.
he goes, no, yeah, I don't think you... Oh, fine. Yeah. It's about a god. An ancient and evil god.
Named the Black Pharaoh?
No?
Nyarlathotep?
The god doesn't... I don't know what the god's called. We don't... You don't... Now you let them... I don't know. It was an ancient and evil god that fell from the sky and landed in the lake. And it crawled out of the lake, bringing hunger to all it touched. But it Kiko told the evil god where it could find the best food underground, with the tubers and the grubs, and tempted the god to hide underground, and then placed a stone over its burrow to trap it under the ground. And he told them, Kiko told the people that the god would stay trapped. They would have built a temple above it and protected it with spells of gold.
Hmm.
And what I was telling this young man last time he was here, asking questions about pyramids and things, is those who are wise and sensible avoid places with evil ancient gods trapped under them.
That seems sensible.
So we stay away from that place. And yes, you in the corner?
Yeah, hi, and I do not make eye contact. Basil is quite clearly ashamed. Could I ask a hypothetical? And I look over at Elias to translate that, because I know hypothetical is a funky word. What if you knew someone was maybe going there to untrap it? Should you go there to stop them?
Who would? I mean,
An
yes,
idiot.
definitely. If an idiot is going there to let an evil god out, you should go and stop them.
Okay.
Is
so
it?
if
Wait. Sorry. Is someone going to try and let an evil god out?
probably not. That's why it's a hypothetical.
You sound less sure than I would hope.
My optimism often loses to my pessimism.
Yes, no, if... But, look. The god is underground, the stones are bound it, the spell's protecting it. That's... As long as no one goes and disturbs them, everything will be fine.
Well, what if someone were to do that, though? Do you have any idea what would happen?
Well, then the evil god would get out and spread it, and, eat everything.
What if somebody did already?
I
And
mean,
the weird sucking thing is the thing that was supposed to be, hidden.
that would be a worrying thing. Yes. And
So it should probably somebody go there and check if everything's still the way it's supposed to be, right?
Well, what we encountered definitely isn't a god. I mean, that'd be a pretty puny god.
I mean, it's as long as it's incomprehensible to normal people.
I comprehended it pretty well. I shot it. I was like, "Oh, bullets kill this thing! Bang, 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 bang. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Fire, fire, fire." I comprehended it pretty good. I feel as if a god that eats everything and had to go underground to get some really good noshing on was out. We would have figured it out. We would have pieced it together. Because if a god got out from the ground and started eating everything, I don't think there'd be anything left in proximity.
Well, we will see, I guess.
Yeah. Do you happen to have any magical spells?
me? No, I tell stories. I'm not like some kind of witch or anything. Just gonna...
Oh, it'd be a lot cooler if. Do you know any witches? Maybe some with black lipstick.
No. Well, there was a woman. Anyway, no.
She does. I nudge Dante and Roland. Yeah, buddy, we're gonna die, but it's gonna be great.
You have my interest?
Oh no, her name was Narkisa. She left. Funo, she's not here anymore.
Oh, did she go up to the tower pyramid thing?
I don't actually know. Do you know what happened to Narkisa? And she because I don't know. She said last I heard she'd met a guy.
Oh God,
it's Narkisa. Anyway,
God, what do you look like?
I don't know. I wasn't.
Well, if he looked like, did he have blue eyes?
And she says,
he-
she reaches into, I'm bad at pronouncing the name of the language. Kuchia? The local language. So not Spanish. He switches in and has like this conversation back and forth with someone else. Tall, blue-eyed man. Yes. Why do you know?
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how pasty was he?
Another exchange. And then, about as pasty as you.
Oh my god. He's damn near translucent.
Well, you all are.
The sun hurts me so much. Every day. It burns me. I'm British. We hate the sun.
And she makes a sort of sign against evil, like, yeah, the sun protects us from evil things.
Oddly enough, that does track. Well, I'm gonna go find me some shade.
Yeah.
Cool off.
Yeah, we should be heading off. Thank you, Naya, and apologize for,
Keeper, is there any way that I could make this up to Naya? Do you think my eccentricities and I wouldn't say bad manners, but strangeness?
I think we're just gonna say that just Naya just has taken a dislike to you based on
That's
like a
fair.
failed
That
fifth charm
happens.
roll. It's like
That's
you and I
fair.
just did not
I get it.
didn't click.
Not everyone can be razzle dazzled by the basil. Okay.
But yeah, you head back back across the lake, away from Naya's huts, and probably come to meet up again with Dante and Evan. Jackson says, unless you need me for anything, I've got this is my last chance to send a message back to some friends in New York. I'll just be a moment. It heads
Right.
off.
Yep. Huh. Friends in New York. Wonder if I know them. So, what'd you all find out?
Narkisa is a goth.
Wait, what? Narkisa?
Yep, she left with so there's this lady named Narkisa
And she left with a pale man.
with blue eyes. But pale man is kind of broad because when I asked how pale, they said, "Oh, as pale as you," and so it's I don't know.
Yeah.
You're
they-
obviously the most pale man here.
Yeah, they
the-
seem
the
to distrust the pale man. So.
For historically
Yes.
accurate reasons, to be fair.
Yeah.
Be that as it may, wow, we are shit. Be that as it may, so we need to go and stop and I just whisper this, stop a god from being unleashed from the pyramids that have been keeping it underground forever. And given the context that I had with the Black Pharaoh or Midnight or the One Who Waits in Darkness or Mr. Meanie Face, he definitely either is that god or wants that god to be unleashed. So Augustus Larkin is either a tool, a fool, or evil, or just has the absolute worst bit of fucking variance in his life to be having an expedition going out there at this given point in time. And oddly enough, it could be a mixture of both. So,
Does anyone know where Larkin actually comes from?
Somewhere they don't
Ooh.
know what soap and cologne are for?
Because he speaks English, but I'm not sure. I don't think we know the accent. I'm not sure if it's British English or.
Keeper, given the languages that Evan speaks, is it possible he might recognize the not exactly English accent?
I'm gonna say, I think a roll for this. I think give me an education or a language English roll, which you would probably be language own. I think, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
okay, and Keeper, given his ties to the Penhew Foundation, could I do an intelligence roll to see if I can piece anything together now with that context about him and his origins?
What are you
Maybe
looking for
history.
here? Like,
Maybe like his origins, like maybe like, oh, the Penhew Foundation, they don't just pay for a lot of expeditions, they specifically fund expeditions, from people from area A or B, just kind of like a macro snapshot.
you can give me an intelligence roll.
I'm gonna spend the 4 points of luck.
Okay. So I'll start Evan. He's got sort of the edges of like an upper class British accent, but flavored with something else, which would make you think that he's possibly from somewhere else in the British Empire, and possibly has had quite a formal education, but has picked up some aspects of an accent. Perhaps it didn't quite sound South African, but a little hint of perhaps somewhere. Maybe Kenyan, but hard to be entirely certain.
Okay. Yeah. So a little bit of that twang.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. All right.
Basil, based on your role, I'd say you know that the Penhew Foundation is based in London. You know that Penhew, I mean, I can't remember how much overlap you had. You definitely, Basil, I think, would have met Aubrey Penhew as, the husband of at that time, society member. So Elsie and Aubrey, their interests were mainly Egyptology. And most of what the Penhew Foundation funds is in Egypt. They fund the actual, archaeologists can come from wherever they've got sort of connections in the US, connections in, primarily London-based, but a lot of US connections as well. If you are doing something that they deem is interesting enough and you can write a sufficiently, persuasive funding proposal,
Okay, so
give you some cash to help fund your expedition.
So it's not exclusively in Egyptology, but that is a primary focus.
Yeah, not exclusive, but primary. And after the disappearance of Aubrey Penhew, they became sort of even more focused on Egypt and Africa as a whole. So Egypt specifically and Africa in general.
Okay,
This is a little out of the ordinary for them.
Okay, I have another question because something just popped into my head. So at the start of last session, we had those artifacts from this area from different time frames.
Yes.
Could I, having seen them, could I think back on it and go, oh, maybe one of them is from Egypt, just looking for a connection that way? Because there's over 1,000 years of
I would say, based on the discussions you had about those artifacts, that those were both South American artifacts.
Okay.
Both of them, I think one of them was Incan, and the other one, the earlier one, was from, I can't remember the name, Tiwanaku sort of culture.
Okay.
I can't remember the specific name of that culture.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, but both of those were definitely from Peru.
Could I do a history roll to see if there is any connection between those cultures and Egypt? I doubt it, but...
I mean, I would say a no history roll required here, in that, I mean...
Okay, gotcha.
They, apart from the fact that they both built pyramids, because it is a very stable stone structure. No, because aliens.
Yeah, don't you forget it.
Because of either physics or aliens, both cultures went for the pyramid as a nice structure to build. They are separated by time and by distance. These
Understood.
are two cultures that would have had zero connection.
It's called Cthulhu, right? You never know.
Well, though, knowing what Basil knows, you know that
Time and space are finicky. Yeah.
I don't know how much Basil was aware of what Avery. Because you did go into the dream realm together.
Uh-huh.
And you were aware of Avery's starting obsession with portals. So,
and I did see the all-knowing knowledge. So
I will say that historic, conventional history suggests there could be no connection between Egypt and Peru. Basil's knowledge that you can make gates through space and
he knows that spell. It's on my the gate spell is on.
Yeah, in which case, yeah, as far you never know. There could have been a gate that connected these two things.
Yeah.
You know that there's greater powers. In fact, I'm going to refer to my earlier comment. Aliens
Yeah.
or eldritch gods. I mean, the line is a hazy one. Any more questions?
Yeah.
It gets worse the more questions you ask.
Yeah,
Being honest.
so are we? I think because I didn't actually do them. I wouldn't have any knowledge of the languages actually. No, that's okay. Don't worry. So we're not sure where Larkin's from, or
Well, I can definitely say his accent, while it's clearly higher upper class British, there's a tinge of something African in there. Not exactly south, maybe a bit north, but I
Not
definitely
Egyptian.
detected something in there.
not Egyptian. Well, it could,
It could be, not exactly.
an African accent.
Yeah, there's a hint of something that maybe he's hiding.
Could just
It's-
ask him, I suppose.
It could be, and it gets worse because he has the Pinhu Foundation connections. They'll take just about anybody from anywhere so long as you're good and your claim is reasonable. So that opens up the whole world. So it could actually theoretically be multiple accents kind of mushed together over time,
Oh,
thus making it vague. So he could just theoretically have been from Basil likes Australia. He's from Australia, and then he goes to one of the places in Africa, and then he pick, for extended periods of time, pick up the accent, mushes together. So, but if you ask him, he might actually tell you. Or if he's lying, then we at least get some process of elimination. Speaking of which, I'm gonna go find him. I have some questions for him, and I want to annoy him. Keeper, I take off looking for the Larkin.
Okay.
I'll follow him because it's not a very good idea for us all to go alone.
And specifically not Basil.
Okay, so Basil and Dante are going to look for Larkin.
I would like to look around to see if anyone here has remembers Sanchez and Riza coming through in going into one of the dig sites.
I'm not sure if they've actually been up here because they are more sort of historians.
Okay, so the samples we saw back.
No, he was an archaeologist. Yeah, he was a professor archaeologist. I'm getting my people mixed up. My historians and my archaeologists. They'll get very upset about that.
Well, they all deal with more or less the same thing.
Yeah, asking around, there's a slightly friendlier attitude towards them than there is towards you. But there's still they are still sort of outsiders in Puno, having come up here as archaeologists. They haven't been up in the direction of the ruins you're interested in, but they've perhaps been out to other sites in the Highlands. On various sort of expeditions, and probably more focused around the shores of the lake where they've been looking for things and generally taking notes. Do you have any sort of specific things you wanted to find out, or just?
I just wanted to know if people in the area remembered seeing them when they came up this way, and say what I don't know is whether they were the ones who retrieved the gold slab that Evan keeps carrying around and slapping people with.
I'm guessing based on the things you asked, like you slapped someone with an ancient strip of gold one time, and
The word gets around.
It was a dead vampire. Come on.
You also slapped Lucero with it as well.
That was an accident.
You. The gist you get from asking around is no one remembers seeing them with a large strip of gold.
Okay. All right.
So, yeah, so Basil and Dante are going to look for Larkin. Did the rest of you want to be doing anything at this moment? Or shall we just go over to Larkin hunt?
Yeah, go on over.
Yeah. Alright, so yeah, you head over to the hotel where Larkin is staying. His room is like just down the end of the corridor from yours. The door is shut.
Knock, 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 knock.
No answer comes.
Knock, 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 knock.
Still no answer.
Oh dear. Well, he is a bit sick. Dante, let's go see if we can get them to open the room for us. He's not
Yeah, that
walking
makes
around
sense.
a
We're
lot.
worried about our companion in case he's ill. He did look very ill.
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna go down to the desk keeper, and walk up to however long it takes. There's no one there. I'll ring the bell politely.
Yeah. So someone appears
yeah,
after
gotcha.
a short period of time.
Hi, I'm we're up at room such and such, and our friend is at room such and such and such, just down the hall. He is, I kind of lean in, he's a little bit older looking and sickly, and that's coming from me. Haha, jokes. Could you maybe give us a key or open the door for us? He's been traveling a long way with us, and he hasn't been doing great.
We have tried knocking the door, but he doesn't seem to answer. He may have passed out.
Give me, I'm going to say, probably either a fast talk or a persuade, or fast talk or persuade probably here. If one of you's helping the other, you can have a bonus die,
yeah.
because you essentially like backing him up, yeah.
Persuade at 75?
That sounds good. See, this is the face of the independent agency that Nigel has been missing in all the times he's been trying to do things.
Yes.
Poor Nigel, when he got back to London, he was trying to go and talk to contacts, and it's been revealed that he was not the people person.
No.
Basil is. So yeah, they hand over the key to Larkin's room.
Thank you so much. If we don't come down immediately, he's fine. We're just checking up on him.
Easy.
Come this way. Thank you.
Nada.
Okay. As I go upstairs, can I do a listen check just as I get to the door?
Yes, you can give me a listen check.
And that's why Nigel is also part of the team.
The room
miss my
sounds
better
quiet.
half.
Yeah.
All right, I open the door.
You push open the door, revealing the darkened room inside. The curtains are drawn, blocking out daylight. And I think the first thing that would hit you would be the smell of this room. This, by now, almost familiar blend of sweat and sickness and rotting meat that pervades the air.
Do I detect anything new, maybe?
It's almost tangible. It coats your tongue. It's definitely stronger than it was in this enclosed space.
Oh.
The room
no.
is a mess. You've not been in Puno long. By this point, it's probably the second day in Puno. You've had time to be asking questions, asking around. You can see that Larkin's suitcase is open, and various bits of clothing and personal effects are strewn everywhere. He's not folded things up or packed things up. It's just things strewn all over the floor. You can see there is a shape on the bed, sort of curled up in sheets. Looks to be Larkin himself, sort of curled up like under his sheets, like apparently like either asleep or passed out.
Okay. Can I do a
But he doesn't
spot?
seem to have been disturbed by your knocking or your entering of the room.
Is there anything that seems out of the ordinary in the room regards of the mess? Something that sticks out as something rather than clothing, something that all.
Yeah, you can both give me. You can
Oh,
give me a
has-
spot hidden to search around if you like. I just love a good spot hidden roll.
Yeah.
I think it's the most overused roll in this game,
Well,
but I can't stop using
failed.
it.
It's a beautiful roll, but it also does so much with like the nose and
Yeah.
all that.
I spot nothing at all.
Yeah, you kind of just glance around. You say you can see Larkin there. You can smell the air. You can see the chaos. Basil with a hard success. I'd say you catch sight of a couple of things amongst the clutter on the nightstand. There is a syringe and a very small glass vial bottle with a little brown paper label that says heroina.
Okay, I will ask for a spelling later.
I can give you the spelling.
Oh, you are my goat of all goats.
Let me just check. I can't do the accent on the I though, because I can't work
That
out how to
is
type an accent.
Completely fine. I am. I don't know if he would know what that is, or if he would.
I mean,
know what that is.
I would say that, you know, if you can work it out, you can work it out.
Okay. All right.
There's some words in different languages that you can take a fairly good guess at.
Okay. All right. I was scared of the meta. Okay. So
It's not a
how
meta
is
guess, I
that-
don't
how-
think.
how is that viewed in today's in that day and age? Is it viewed as an addiction? Is it viewed as a painkiller?
I think like it's still. I'm trying to remember. I think we're still in the it can be used as medicine stage. I think.
Okay.
At that
Yeah.
point, yeah.
Yeah.
Completely unaddictive making cough syrup.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm looking at the timeline because we're no longer in like Victorian. Let's go for it. This is the wonderful answer to everything. But I think you're still in. You can definitely prescribe heroin as a standard normal medicine era. I need to check the. Yeah. I'll let you know when I've finished reading some Wikipedia articles.
So I am going to walk up to Larkin and maybe about 3 or 5 feet away, say, Larkin?
He
And
stirs very slightly.
Okay. We haven't heard hide nor hair of you. Seen hide nor hair of you for a while. And
Fine, go away.
you've been sick and struggling. And this place reeks of plague. How can you be okay?
It's just sickness. It'll pass.
Could I at least give you a cursory medical examination?
Go away.
Can I do a psychology roll?
Yeah, you can give me a psychology roll here. What are you trying to determine here? He's trying to like. Yeah.
So I know that he's like, oh, I'm in my bed, I'm fine, or whatever. I'm trying to see what is at the surface because I believe he's hiding something. I'm specifically trying to see if when I say anything about a medical examination, if that is what is bothering him. Hard success.
Yeah, you can tell he seems firstly kind of quite out of it. Yeah, he seems quite out of it, but also when you suggest a medical exam, he almost like curls up a little closer, as though he like pulls his shirt closed a little bit more. Like he's definitely hiding something. He doesn't want to be examined.
Larkin, I am your friend and your colleague. I am somebody who cares for you. You're not just sick, you are pumping heroin into your body. Your body is festering. You smell of decay and rot. You haven't left this room in a while. Your room is a mess. Please let me help you. Please.
Give me a persuasion roll here, please.
Okay. Hard success.
Ooh. He kind of uncurls a little. You can help me?
I can help you.
Mendoza said he could help, but nothing helps, and I don't.
Mendoza's not here.
Mendoza's not here. I don't know where Mendoza's gone. He said
I'm here.
We need to get to the pyramid. He reaches out, like grabs your hand. Like, we need to get there. Like Mendoza said he could help us get there. Whispers in my dreams, and I know we need to get there.
It's okay. It's okay. The first step to getting there is an inspection to make sure that you're okay. You can't go if you're not okay. It's common sense.
Yes.
All right. Take off your shirt.
And there's some sort of moments of hesitation. He starts unbuttoning his shirt. And I mean, the first thing that you see is this very large tattoo on his torso.
Okay.
You see, I'll see if I can dig out an image of it at some point.
Okay.
Or a similar image. You can see it appears to be this abstract form of this dark, almost humanoid figure, this long sort of coiling, coil that spirals around it.
Okay.
Can
I do a roll to recognize it?
You can
Does it
give me a
remind
Cthulhu Mythos roll here, yes.
Okay.
Was it on any of the visions, or does it match any of the visions that people describe creatures in?
It doesn't match a vision that you had, Dante,
I don't have any. But...
or that Basil had. So neither of you would recognize it from that. But with an extreme success, yeah, I would think that Basil has. I will see. I really need to find. There must be an image of this somewhere. As in the tattoo farm rather than the much more menacing form.
Probably just doomed me, but.
Yeah, you recognize this emblem as the emblem of the Bloody Tongue, which is an ancient god worshipped by a Kenyan cult that would have crossed. Perhaps you've read about it in some of the writings that the society has somewhere in the depths of their writings. It's like one of those slightly obscure cults that hasn't crossed your radar specifically yet, as you've never met anyone worshipped from it. It's probably just an obscure reference in a text or a book. Those are the same things. But yeah, the cult of the Bloody Tongue. This appears to be their emblem. And yeah, what you see is this big, large tattoo. You also see spreading out from these are these fine sort of dark veins that so his blood itself was running black, spreading out from this tattoo.
Okay, so spreads out from the tattoo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Blackened veins spreading out from this tattoo.
Okay. Keeper.
Yeah, so Dante and Basil, you can both see this, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So this is a bizarre question, but can I think of any way, through normal medicine or Cthulhu shit, to help this guy?
That was an extreme success.
With an extreme success, I mean, you know that what this looks to be someone has marked this man. And you don't know whether he did this by his choice. You don't know whether he has put this tattoo upon him or someone else has put this upon him. But you would suspect with that extreme success that this tattoo is more than just a tattoo. This is... I think the best way to describe this, the words that is some sort of like a curse, a spell, a...
Pact?
Pardon? A pact, perhaps? Yes. A seal of something upon him. And it seems to be infecting him, filling him with whatever poison is leaching out from it. Oh, like, in this moment, with what you have available, I don't think you know a way to resolve this, but it's also the kind of thing that you think that perhaps with access to more books, with more research, and with, like, other people in the know, that you could potentially resolve this.
I can help you.
I'm fine. It's just a little ill. It's fine. It's fine.
You're the British detective. Doesn't want to hear any more of that silly willy words coming out of your mouth. Shh. What I need you to do is I need you to relax.
No. What we need to do is get on. Once everyone's gone with it, we just need to get on to the ruins. We need to get there.
In the morning. We will get there in the morning. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna go and help you. So I'm gonna go grab that syringe and I'm gonna load it up with a maximum dose of heroin. And I'm going to take it. I'm gonna go. Where do you usually take your medicine?
And he kind of you see, like there's veins that are blackened and veins essentially blackened in the more normal way that he's been injecting heroin into them. You can see. I can give, if you want to give me a medicine check. I don't know if Basil is any good at medicine.
Hold on, let's find out.
Or if Dante's any good at medicine.
I got a hot one, baby. So by Ignatius standards, you know I'm that guy. Cocaine saved a life. It's on stream. That happened.
This session has a perhaps unexpected amount of drugs in it.
Yeah, it happens. Well, especially when I'm around. Oh, I don't like that connotation. Dante, do you have any ideas? I say before I load them up.
Not my thing. More a first aid than a doctor.
Okay.
It's not something I've ever used or known people to use.
Me either. I'm gonna inject him with it, and I say, come morning, you'll feel right as rain. Now go to sleep. And then I'm gonna wait until he passes out. Presumably he passes out?
Yes.
Okay. Then I'm going to quietly search the room and motion for Dante to help me.
Yep, I'll help. Then what was the maximum dose?
Yeah, however big that syringe was.
I mean, this is why I'm asking, are you foregoing your medicine roll here?
Because...
In which case, I will ask you to give me I'm going to just say a luck roll here for... I mean, this is
Is it a group luck or just luck?
I'm going to say just Basil's luck here. Just...
I'm presuming that he can't die, that he's been marked.
Said that. What is lucky? Is it lucky for him to die or lucky for him to live?
I mean, Basil, are you trying to kill this man, or are you trying to just put him to sleep for a little while longer? Just to be clear.
What Basil is trying to do, Basil is trying to see if this man actually can die, because that mark is really fucking bad, and he has a curse tattoo on him that's corrupting his body. So Basil thinks he might be a fucking zombie or a ghoul, and he can't die. But maybe he can pass out, and we can rob him to save the world. Robbery wasn't the best word.
Yeah, so give me a luck roll, presuming that, success means you're not accidentally killing this man. He goes to sleep.
Okay.
As he quietly sort of stops moving.
Okay, what were you looking for?
Clues.
Okay, I'll help search the room for
Alright.
clues, but I don't know what sort of clues I'm looking for.
Anything that looks odd
that
or
tattoo?
nerdy.
Anything that looks like that tattoo?
That would be a good start.
Okay, you search the room. I think you already did a spot hidden for searching this room.
It was a
Yeah,
cursory.
Dante
like,
failed
yeah.
it. So.
Yeah, with a bit more of a thorough search around. I'm gonna say you can both essentially just count as pushing the roll, so you can give me another roll if you want.
Okay.
If you want to sort of push this.
Extreme success there.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, Basil, you don't find anything that you didn't before.
Okay.
Dante, I'd say pushing this room, searching a bit longer, you find amongst his things, amongst his sort of there's a lot of chaos. He has a lot of things. You do find what looks to be a little business card with an address in, I think, Tottenham Court Road. A little business card for the Penhew Foundation.
Sounds familiar.
And a letter that I don't have the text for.
I'll take it anyway.
But essentially, it's the gist. The gist of this letter is it seems to be from someone complaining that Larkin has not correctly filed his expenses reports for planning his mission, and that it's like a strongly worded letter going like, you know, if you want to continue receiving financial support from the Penhew Foundation, you need to file your expenses. You need to give us a clear expedition plan. You need to tell us who these people are that you're recruiting. And please clarify. I thought we were funding blah blah. There's an archaeological expedition to the Peruvian highlands. Why are you recruiting non-archaeologists? These people don't seem to be vetted. We can recommend you some proper archaeologists if you're actually interested in doing this. There's a great guy in New York we can recommend if you really intend on continuing this. But if you do not correctly, send back your reports, we will stop funding you. Yours sincerely, Thomas Kinnery, on behalf of Edward Gavigan.
Now he sounds not the most pleasant of people. Bit of a Weasley chap.
Oh, yes. Well, he'll be fine. We'll see him in the morning.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to wipe the syringe down. I'm going to wipe basically everything I've touched and unfingerprinted. And,
As you're doing this, you hear a sound from behind you. You hear a ragged gasp from the bed. And Larkin sits up, bolt upright. And turns to look at you and Dante.
You alright?
Don't know what you're playing at.
What's going on, Larkin?
Has his voice changed as well then?
It's still, the cadence has changed. It's still his voice. The cadence of it has changed. But it's not going to be quite that easy. You can run. But I can find you. I can always find you.
Well, you sound different.
Are you, Nyla Harathepa Tepaku? Nyla? Norlar Sasapa?
It's wise not to speak of what you don't understand.
Oh, I could never talk then. Because I'm a fucking moron.
And Larkin sort of starts to sort of get up from the bed and sort of takes a half step towards Basil. What are the two of you doing?
Probably backing up out the room, I think, is probably the best option at this point.
I'm gonna take a couple steps back and like slowly back up towards the door, but I'm not full on retreating. Now,
But just to be clear that Dante is behind Basil at this moment.
Well, we're backing up, so.
Yeah, as you're backing up, which of you essentially is closest to Larkin in this moment? Which of you is like?
Yeah. I'm heading towards the door with a view to either shoot through it at it or back up out of there. But
Oh, I'm still wiping down the syringe, by the way. I'm not doing 25 to life.
Like, Larkin looks, and you can tell there's something off about Larkin's movements. It's almost like an unsteadiness to his gait and movement, like as he takes a couple of almost stumbling steps towards you.
If you want me gone, I'll go.
This will be enough. It won't. It won't. And I'm going to have to ask. I just need to make sure if there's one of you. Please excuse the random flipping of pages in the background.
No, it gives it authenticity. We're in the library.
Yeah.
Library of Doom?
You would be wise. He sort of waves his hands. To run. And I need... I need a power roll from both of you, please.
Oh boy.
Basil, you have faced things before. You have, you are aware of the uncanny and the strange of this world. And part of you almost knows what you're facing here, so you are not affected by whatever is being attempted here. Dante, on the other hand...
I'm so sorry, Dante. I'm so sorry. I killed you with my boldness.
I'll be fine.
Dante, on the other hand, feels this absolute terror, this absolute horror and fear run through you as this sort of this dread of what is to come and the dread of what stands before you. And that could have been a lot worse. You lose 6 points of sanity as this just absolute primal terror courses through your veins.
I'll say that's the first sanity he's lost so far.
Ah, well.
That's why he's just cruising through it.
Well, give me an intelligence roll, please.
Luckily, he's also very stupid.
I see. You've written one of those, these are one of these survivable characters. Low intelligence, I see it. It's not even that stupid.
By low intelligence, it's average intelligence.
Yeah, he's average intelligence.
He's not gone smart. And
it's not gone full into the I've made a character that I want to survive, which is when you get people making 80 power, 40 intelligence. You're like, I see what you're doing there. But yes, you feel this absolute primal terror coursing through your veins, and you find yourself sort of backing out of this place, taking steps away,
the room.
Okay, Dante.
Heart-pounding fear. And as you back away, you hear a thud as Larkin collapses to the ground on the threshold of his room.
Yeah, Dante's already starting to leave.
Yeah.
He's leaving the room.
Okay.
Basil, what are you doing? Dante's gone.
I'm gonna check on Larkin.
Give me a first aid roll here, please, or medicine if you have medicine. But I think we've already established that Basil is not a doctor.
Can I push that roll?
Yeah, you can push that roll. I'm going to say that if you fail it, the negative consequence will be that someone is going to find you here.
Oh, I'm not pushing that fucking roll there. Fuck no. I'm gonna take that wiped off syringe that I have like in my sleeve. I'm gonna tuck that bad boy right down into his hand and make sure I don't leave any fingerprints, because again, detective. And then I'm just going to say, okay, man, I'm glad you're feeling better. I'll see you tomorrow. Fairly loudly, but not like projecting my voice. And then I'm gonna go turn the key, or I'm gonna go turn the door, lock up, calmly look for Dante, and then
Dante has just like legged it out of here.
Okay.
I think. Yeah.
All right, then I'm gonna go up
It's
to
quite fast.
the person. Oh, yeah, you are. Holy shit. And I'm gonna go up to the person, and give them the key and said, he's fine. He told me that he is just gonna sleep it off, and he has some medicine or something that he likes to use when he's in a lot of pain. He's in a lot of pain.
The person at the desk kind of gives you a vague nod, like they're not that interested in what's going on
Okay, alrighty.
at the moment.
And then I leave.
All right, you head back, and I'll say the two of you sort of join back up with the others.
Yep.
So, how'd it go?
I don't want
really
to talk about it.
Yeah. So, he was really sick and a lot of pain. He had this
Mhm.
crazy cursed tattoo spiral thing that was destroying his body. It seemed to have put him under the marker power of this god that we've been dealing with.
Mhm.
And so he's been injecting just heroin just nonstop into his body, so much that the black rot from the curse and the tattoo was distinguishable from his ruined veins.
Mm.
And so I thought that he was a ghoul. They can't really die in a normal sense of death.
Mhm.
So I just gave him a large dose of heroin. By large dose, I mean the whole
Yeah.
fucking syringe.
I was gonna say, how large of a dose?
A whole syringe worth. Thinking that
Uh.
would just maybe knock him out, and then we could search his
Basil.
room for stuff. Yeah.
Basil,
Yeah.
that was vastly more than just to knock him out.
Well, so then he became possessed by the god that we were dealing with, who threatened to kill us and told us that they could always find us and that we would never be safe. And then they had some veiled language that was really, I think, more applicable to me in the London Esoteric Society. So that's par for the course, and I only partially shit my britches at that point, so that's good.
At that point, that's when I left.
That's when he left after he found some things, I think. And then Larkin collapsed, so I wiped off the syringe with no fingerprints from me, sent for the bottle, then I put it in his hand, went down, returned the key to the front desk and said he's fine, he's just in pain, he's injecting himself with some pain medicine, which was true, and then I left. So we pissed off a dark god who can take over bodies and brand people.
Well, is there any chance that he was using the heroin just to keep this other entity submerged?
No, don't think so. Don't think so. Maybe. Doesn't matter now.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Well,
oh,
if he was
bloody
using
tongue. Oh, go ahead.
I was just thinking if he was using it to keep it submerged, overdosing him would probably have the opposite effect.
Apparently,
well, if it's submerged,
he said,
if it's submerged in him, well, he died after the threats. So if it's submerged in him and he died, then they probably need a new tattoo holder or whatever it is.
So no
I kind of did this on the fly, so
you were running with limited information and.
Yeah, so here's the thing. I either did something that was completely genius and intuitive, or I endangered all of us and potentially the world.
I'm going to go with the or clause.
Probably.
I am a old veteran of this.
Well, you know what
Well,
they say: improvise, adapt, and survive.
I've never heard anyone say that, but I'm going to say that all the time now.
Well, it's popular in America. You can have
Oh.
it. Spread it around England.
Oh.
So looks
Oh.
like we're setting off without him tomorrow.
Yeah, and I would suggest we do it before housekeeping gets into his room.
So early morning.
What about Elias? Two of the original three were either a vampire or possessed.
Oh,
Had he
yeah.
touched the gold thing?
Think so.
Don't know.
Also, he was the one and that wasn't liked by Mendoza. So I guess that's a sign of good moral quality.
Yeah, it is. That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Where is he, by the way? Not that we have another buddy on our hands.
I thought he said he had some messages to send.
Yeah, to
All right,
some
I'm back,
friends in New
guys.
York. Oh,
Sorry. I was just what happened? You all look
I'm going to tell him everything that I just said.
you see his face like full like so
Expedition
Larkin
bright
was
and early.
possessed and you killed him.
I'm not even convinced he's dead, to be honest.
Oh, whilst remember, Basil, here's the card and the letter in case probably more interest for you. For me, it's more to do with London.
Hey, I'm gonna make a perfect note of this, and then I'm gonna burn it so I don't have evidence linking me to a murder.
Well, we're light a couple party members, so expedition should run smoothly. Maybe.
So we
Less
leave
risk of running out of food.
we leave in the morning as planned?
4 a.m.
Early,
4 a.m. Yeah.
early leaving.
I think
Alright.
getting out of Dodge is a good idea.
I mean, we could just leave now.
Let's leave now. Let's go now.
Let's just get going.
Let's
All
go
right,
now.
let's go.
All right.
Let's pack up.
We've got an idea where we're going.
Yep.
And so, with some degree of haste, you
We have the map. We know where we're going.
You have your map. You have your destination. You pack up your belongings and leave Puno. And I say, as you leave, you probably like, there's some commotion going on like upstairs at the hotel. And as I think the last thing you sort of hear as you're like heading out is someone going, "Wait, hang on, could you just?" As someone from the hotel calls after you to try and inquire as to whether you can help with the fact that they have a dead body on their hands.
I pretend to not hear them.
Just keep looking forward, gentlemen.
So, with all your belongings packed, you head off into the Highlands, towards the ruin itself, and whatever lurks within.
Oh.
And we'll pick that up next week. You just... I did not... You just kill like everything.
I'm not convinced he's dead. I'm not convinced he's
I'm
dead.
just watching this scenario going like, that's all of it?
The whole damn thing, man.
Okay, yeah, no, I mean, that's a lot.
That is
He's
a
not
lot of
dead. He's having a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This is fine.
This is fine.
That's fine.
Like,
It's not like we needed him.
Oh,
Nothing
okay.
bad will come of this at all.
No, we've got the golden bat and the golden mask. We're good.
Yeah, we got the
Yeah.
bat, the mask, the gat. I got my 4 friends, and that man had a terrible tattoo on him and was clearly the agent of something evil. I did what I had to do.
I am
Am I
not denying that he was the agent of something evil.
And he smelled bad.
Yeah, he definitely smelt that as well.
And I will
Yeah,
also
and-
say it's up to the rest of you how going forward into next week you feel about Basil and his actions. And
That's completely fine.
I mean, I don't know the rest of you on this expedition seeing like people dropping like flies. Like start looking around at each other like which of us is next.
That was the part, I won't lie to you. When you said you hear a collapsing thumping sound, I'm like, oh, I probably killed that man. I thought he was a ghoul. Basil legitimately was like, that's a fucking ghoul.
And from what Basil knows, that is a completely
ghoul.
100% legitimate interpretation.
Because of the smell.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
at least he doesn't have to deal with Kinnery anymore, so that's a plus for him.
Who knows? Who
Yeah, poor
knows?
Larkin. He is in agony from some horrible curse, and also he's having to try and deal with repeated letters from Kinnery asking for his expense reports.
Well, not anymore.
But which
Not
one is
anymore.
worse?
This is like a special level of hell, this man, isn't it?
Well, now he took the poppy path, so he's fine. He's fine.
Well,
I feel
yeah.
really good about that session. I'm not gonna lie, that was a good one.
People lost their minds and someone got killed. This is a classic Call of Cthulhu session.
I mean, that's not even in the top 5 of craziest
No.
things I've done on this
No.
stream. So
No.
No, I
Nowhere
mean
near.
obviously
No.
not. Yeah, well,
Ignatius alone. Ignatius alone.